Street Fighter League Season 3 continues. We just saw our undercard battle between Rob TV and Xian. Xian ended up taking it after an amazing set between these two. There was character switches, there were ups and downs. It was amazing. 5 out of 5 set. Would definitely watch again. But we move on. Our main event for tonight will be none other than Smug versus Kami. Smug kind of speaks for himself when it comes to the things that he's been doing in the world of Street Fighter. Been super active since Street Fighter 4. Started off with Dudley, now playing Balrog. To get even better, switching over a little bit to, G. Last year in CPT had an amazing run, taking out Bonchan at Capcom Cup. In an amazing display, has played on E-League. He is such an established player and an amazing representation of American Street Fighter as it is right now. One of the best players in America, one of the best players in the world if you ask me at this point. He's definitely up there in those standings.
His accolades speak for itself. He made it into Capcom Cup last year, 2019, and has just been getting better ever since. Avid streamer, above average entertainer at that, and just the way he dissects the game too, it's at that level that really excels the US scene, because he's been practicing against so many folks on the East Coast, and one of them being Kami, his opponent today for the main event. Again, he's one of those cats that have really understood the mechanics of Street Fighter, has really broken it down and has excelled at it. Again, Smug is definitely one of those cats that just have a solid understanding of how Street Fighter works and have really established themselves as one of the best in North America.
Smug is no stranger to Street Fighter League. He has been here before. So as far as scouting goes, this goes good on both ends. Smug gets a little practice for Season 3, as well as Kami gets a little practice for Season 3, as well as he gets a chance to leave a mark right now in this exhibition match to show you guys exactly how established he is as a player. But before we get into it, we have words from the mayor of Duffville himself, Smug.
I feel like it's an honor. I feel honored to be invited back on for another season for Street Fighter League. I feel like my team is very interesting because I feel like I'm the one getting carried, because I have an Evo champion on my team and I have a Capcom Cup champion on my team. You know what I mean? I'm just a YouTuber, it's cool, I guess, but I just feel honored to have NuckleDu and Problem X on the team. They're very strong. Now it makes me like I gotta step my game up, So I play Kami all the time, he was like one of my training partners, and I feel like it can go either way, I feel like he might just have to get command grab. It is what it is. I feel like he's gonna sit there for 12 long, beautiful frames, and I feel like he's gonna look at me, command grab him. I just feel like it's gonna happen. So I think that's my strategy. Just do it. Just command grab. Just do it. And then, Kami, if you are watching this interview and you know that I'm going to command grab you, you are in a bigger mix-up. Just letting you know. Will I command grab you this time or do nothing? The choice is yours and yours alone. Thank you and you're welcome.
Smug letting you guys know that he probably won't even have to play on his team. And that is definitely true. I mean, his team is very, very strong.
Oh, yeah,
Having an Evo champ on his squad, that's actually kind of crazy.
And a Capcom Cup champ at that. You mentioned this earlier. He's one of those guys that he was in the captain seat before, but now as a player, he's like, just give me a target and I'm definitely going to hit my mark every single time. But that's not taking anything away from Kami, because Kami has also learned from those same cats too, especially from Smug. He is well traveled. In 2019, he went to EGX, did very, very well there. He's hit up Northwest Majors, NCR. He's even gone to the North American Regional Qualifiers.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Kami as a player, and he's a good friend of mine. Definitely on that up and rising part of Street Fighter 5. Of course he is. And you're right. He's played with these guys, not only just Smug, but he's played with the iDoms, He's played with the Punks. He plays with all in that same exact circle. So a lot more than above average pacing and play coming from a player like Kami. Also part of that UIU team. And they're making their debut, their official debut on Street Fighter League. But I would love to hear more from Kami. Let's get some words from the UIU new team member, Kami.
But Smug is actually a person who taught me how to play Street Fighter back since Street Fighter 4. A lot of people don't know that. We met in ranked match and he beat me, and I messaged him saying, hey, can you train me or whatever, this like that. And he sent me different requests. And ever since then, we've been cool. So, I have to, give my respect to him, because he basically, taught me the game and everything. Yeah, I think this match is good to set the tone, especially since we're both from New York, so you can see the level of I want to say growth. Just imagine I used to be a terrible player, and then now I'm here competing against a person who has like a legacy of being really good at this game. From tournaments, from being online in Street Fighter 4 with like 30 different million master rank accounts. So I feel like this is a good way to set the tone.
Kami giving you guys the history between him and his opponent, kind of a mentor rivalry coming up that we have here, stating that Smug was kind of his mentor when it comes to the world of Street Fighter. That's not a bad mentor to have, and it's definitely shown on where Kami has progressed to and where he's come from in the world of Street Fighter 5. On top of that, he signed to UIU as a team member. His team around him also super strong.
Yes.
NL by himself is just one of the craziest players out there, and he's super good. Tech Monster. And then you have Oil King, another established player that we've already talked about
consistent
at length.
Capcom Cup competitor.
That's the kind of team you want to have, and I think Kami is just another great addition to that. But I think we're going to get into this set, and here we go. The best of 7, excuse me. First to 4 is going to be Kami going up against Smug.
That's what I'm talking about, the Seth.
Like I said before, I was noticing, and I'm a fan. I've been watching him learn Seth on his streams and start to understand how the character works. So I feel like this character definitely fits Kami's style. 1, 2, I want to see what he's about to do.
Since we started the
preseason,
we've seen a significant amount of sets come out for this preseason. We're actually very excited for the character and to see how much the character's been developed. V-Skill 2, by the way. Right? We talked about this from Balrog. We're excited already.
As soon as we both saw it, we reeled back. I like these low forwards. Lots of sets we've seen here in this preseason. Good whiff punish, and that V-Skill 2 is definitely going to be a problem.
Oh no, do it again. Charge it up. Oh, didn't get it. Okay, it's fine.
And just inching forward. Smug playing a very offensive game, it seems like. Just walking pressure, nothing too big. Gets the forward throw.
Look at him setting the pace too, and it's so intimidating because he'll walk up just outside of whatever range you want to press the button. You're tempted to, and he wants you to do it because he's ready to whiff punish at any given moment.
Tries to go for the activate with the long-reaching, crouching heavy punch. Didn't find his mark. That bull is dirty. Gotta wash him off. Gotta polish him.
Wipe me down. And that's what's ridiculous is it kind of goes back to him studying G. He understands what normals need to be done to be at max range for a command grab. And again, with V Trigger 2, Balrog having a command grab makes him even extra dangerous for the mix-up potential.
No, that's definitely true. This game is going to be that much more powerful. Yeah,
he uppercut the axe kick in the That's ridiculous. That was so sick. Because we talked about this prior. Every time we see Seth, it's so hard to anti-air the character because the character could change trajectories at any time.
The damage. Try and stop. This is what I was talking about. Big damage. Spins a lot of that trigger. See, man. Think about that. And still gets enough for the CA, not gonna close out though.
You know what was smart about that though? He committed to both of those sequences because he was trying to force Smug to use V-reversal at the threat of critical art coming out, and he didn't want the comeback factor to happen. But either way, Kami still got the round. You see a little bit of a giggle there too from both players.
And on top of that, kept all the meter. Full CA available for Kami. Big jump in. I like that series. Good chunk of block damage, as well as using that V-Skill too. Look at the push to the corner. I mentioned this when we saw Seth's earlier, that this V-Skill 2 is so good for pushing to the corner. Oh my gosh.
But speaking of pushing to the corner, Balrog could do just as much as Seth can.
That bull is dirty.
You're
just looked at him. Just looked at him and hit him with the double dirty bull.
Balrog wins.
Kami spent.
I like how he waited for Seth to get all the way up.
Bro, did you
see Seth
Smug?
In its eyes and just.
Did you see Smug lead it to the camera after the W?
It's too good.
Game 1 goes to Smug.
Saying an above average entertainer, I feel like it's still an understatement. This man really knows how to sell.
Check his YouTube. You need more proof than this? Check the YouTube. And here's the mainstay. After one game of difficulty, we're going right to the Akuma, and I do not blame him. But one of the problems about Kami in this matchup is like his character, bro, just made of packing peanuts, man. Just go get
made of packing peanuts.
Just get destroyed, man.
He's definitely a glass cannon. His damage output is over the top. Very, very solid conversions on multiple options. The fact of the matter is, you open up Akuma, he bleeds.
Yeah.
He's not a machine. He's a man.
Right. A fragile one is that. Ooh. No. Can't be whiffing like that versus Balrog. That corner is a place you do not want to be. Side switch.
The damage. I like the top two under to kind of get the Oki going as well. Back fierce. Perfect.
Let me get this stun though. Not gonna be able to kill, but this is gonna be a very important situation. I'm looking for a reset.
Ooh,
there it was.
He has it.
Still not dead. Still
One
not
more
dead.
touch.
And trigger is on the table. Oh, I like that. The delay fall with the air fireball. Tries the albatross through. I like that. The V skill to try to get through and the small delay on the jump back fireball from Kami.
And I do like Smug going back to V skill 1 to kind of get past the fireball game that all the Shotos present. So that's going to be very, very imperative in this matchup. Let's see if Kami can actually bring it back one more round to have the series.
Ugh.
You see
That's what that V skill is good for. That's what it's good for, especially in these matchups versus Shotos who have good fireballs. Just inching forward. There's another throw. Oh, wake up EXDP. I will say he has a pretty good read on those. As soon as I say that he's gonna do it, blocked.
Uh-oh. Yeah, way to contest with the stand jab. Does get an activation of his own. Clearing himself out of the corner, spending a little bit of that needed to establish the offense, but still, Smug, he smells blood. Uh-oh.
Gotta be careful with those neutral jumps. Smug has been fighting with Balrog for quite some time. He knows that looks like Dirty Bull.
Who gave him that?
Capcom. Capcom thought it was cool to give this boxer, this cheating boxer, a grab. Come on, man. That's why he got kicked out of the league, man.
And he's stepping on toes. Stepping on toes. He's got headbutts. Come on, man.
I actually do miss the headbutt, the V-reversal as a move.
Yes, as a normal, actual special move. I do too, man. I really do.
But I also feel like he'd be too stupid if he actually had that as a move. Was it going to be
That?
a DP? Come on, bro.
He has an EXDP. It's invincible. It goes through fireballs as well.
Stop talking.
It's so sick. I mean, he's been that way up until Street Fighter V. I'm just saying.
Look, man, if you're going to do that, you might as well give Geef back green hand, bro.
I'm all for that too. I'll sign that petition.
Man,
Give me that paperwork right now. Ugh.
Oh, throws a V reversal. One thing Kami can do better than a lot of people is he knows how to control momentum, especially with a character like Akuma, using those red fireballs and keeping control of everything that Smug was trying to accomplish while in that corner. A little smack talk from Kami. And you know they know each other because the smack talk between those two is phenomenal. It is so good, the smack talk between those two.
I feel like the closer you are as friends, the better the smack talk.
I don't think a lot of people understand that. Like, a lot of people don't know that, like, the closer you are to the person, the smack talk just gets that much better, that much more robust. The smack talk between me and Jeremy just gets disgusting. I just want you to know.
Notice that he didn't use my actual gamer tag. He actually said my first name.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
how you know it's
because
real.
that's how you know. Like,
That's how you know it's real.
we can only get that close with the real names, okay?
It's facts. It's facts.
All right, here we go. Still suck though. All right,
Yeah, whatever.
game
I beat you in
three.
the last set. Hold that. With jury, nonetheless.
Bro, you know what, man?
Sucks to suck. All right, here we go. Tied up, one apiece.
Here we go.
Hold on. So I do like the adaptation here from Kami. I almost used his first name. From Kami. With the Akuma pick, showing his proficiency in it, but it's still, I'm concerned what happens when he has to play this Seth. It might not even have to be that way. Who knows?
Trying to go for the whiff punish with the stand medium kick. Yeah, you got to be careful swinging. Like, one of the classic things to do versus Balrog is kind of try to space out those dash punches and neutral jump accordingly. That's why you see Smug shifting to the uppercut to kind of, stop that. As well as you can just use meter to get the armor so you can take that hit. So jumping at that range, which he continues to do, is pretty dangerous, especially when there's meter on the side of Balrog.
Man, he still pressed the button after a plus scenario. Bravery from Kami.
Well, I felt like once he got the jab, reversal-wise, unless it's a, you know, anything else that sweep into trigger, not the worst idea. But he is in trouble staying on the same side. He tried to throw that V reversal. I saw the animation come out just a little bit late. Okay, gets the Tatsu. Forward throw, Kami in control. This is the situation he's good at.
Does it again.
There's that jab just to keep the pace. Oh, swift punish. Wait a minute.
Oh, sit him down.
Demon flip palm, and I'm saving meter for the next round.
Very effective play from Kami, not opting to go for any sort of critical art. He wasn't looking for those kind of openings. Instead, he was just going to keep it nice and simple, or at least ambiguous with that setup with the demon flip, right? He's going from that far away. It could be throw, or the demon flip throw, demon flip dive kick, if anything. Maybe the low end.
Air fireball, he already got clipped by one, so it's going to make him think. He lucked out right there. That was a dangerous situation. Up around in this third game, but here comes Smug. Double throw in the corner. Stuns becoming a factor. Once again, wake up jab. No side switch, tries to get the dash forward. Not going to work out, but now they're fighting in the middle of the screen again. Ooh. Kami's trying to push back to this corner. Clears the EX dash punch, and there's a scramble.
Very, very smart from Balrog. For the most part, you know, I like the fact that Kami has been keeping ambiguous whether or not he wants to jump in with fireballs or normal. Big knockdown, big damage. Closer and closer to death.
Oh,
that's it.
The frame kills with the jabs. I thought he dropped it.
You thought he dropped it.
Oh my God. I was like, oh.
I saw it. Oh my God. I almost fell out of my seat too. Don't worry.
Oh man, Kami out here sounding like a fan. I hit you with the Tokido.
He has to come up with something to be like, man, I hate you with the Kami.
Right? You got to do something cool and be like, yo, I definitely hit you with the Kami right there.
I'm sure he'll have one of those moments.
That's his goal. For this, I'm going to talk to him. His goal for Street Fighter League Season 3 is to have the Kami. I love diagnosing it. Oh man, he hit him with the Kami.
But that's the thing, it has to come naturally. Right?
It has to come naturally.
If he focuses too much on a situation that he's trying to force, it's not going to happen ever. It has to be something great, and we're gonna see it in Street Fighter.
And it has to be a tendency that works out. That's what makes it a thing. It has to be a tendency that works out more times than not. That's how you get your own thing. For those of people wondering, hey man, I want to be a dope Street Fighter player like Kami, you got to get your own thing. You got to go find your own gimmick and run with it. But it's only there if it's successful. You can't be like, yo man, I hit him with the Kami and it's not worked one time. Yeah. You can't do that. I can be like, yo, I hit him with the Tasty Steve and it never works. You can't do that. No. It does not work that way.
It has to succeed.
Right?
That's straight up. I hit him with the so-and-so, but did you win? No, but it was sick.
No, but it was sick.
But was it?
But did it work? Kinda. What?
There's no escape. Round
All
one.
right, here we go.
Game number 4. Kami with the lead in the set. With punish. Actually probably caught the startup. It looks like standing everything. Once again, this corner control from Kami. He's so good at it. Akuma's walk speed definitely helps him out in that department. That target combo in the corner definitely helps him out. Gets the big crush. This could be stunned if done properly. Oh no!
Not quite.
Very, very close though. There's the activation. The whiff missed. Man, his jabs to stop walk up pressure. Nice block on the overhead. Confirm. I feel like he could have did a little more damage. Stun once again right there on the table. Trigger still active for Smug.
He
Eats the
spent
EX
the bar
fireball.
anyway. I like that. He's trying to secure the round, stop Smug from gaining any sort of momentum, and what a way to do it with the fireball.
My man's trying to secure the bag, bro. You gotta spend. Scurry money don't make no money. I keep telling people, if it takes the EX bar to get the W, spin that EX bar and worry about it later.
Oh, you're Akuma. You're gonna build it back anyway. You're fine.
Right? What?
Big buffer.
What? Dang, was that the Kami? Oh, flips on the legs with the crouching medium kick. Man,
You weren't kidding about the stop at the stand jab after the EX.
No, like he likes to call people out with that. I've seen him do it to a lot of other players as well. It's like his timing on these delayed jabs have definitely kept him out of trouble. The stun's becoming a factor. The double dirty bull.
I was gonna say, is that gonna be the Kami? Stopping with stand jabs?
Just stopping with stand jab. Hey, bro, back up. Big fan. We call it the big fan.
The big
Kami
fan? Oh, it's the handshake?
It's the handshake.
Big
fan.
Oh, there it is. We found it, Steve.
We found it? Damn, if I see him do it, I'm a big fan. He tried to do it right there.
He definitely tried.
Dive kick.
That's what's
you
so
talked
good about that dive kick.
And the side switch on top of it. Kami back in control. Forward throw. I like the whiff right there on the stand jab. Another throw. Uh-oh, not good.
No.
Activate. Look at the damage. I like the backdash. Didn't want to take the command throw. That stun bar would have been crazy high. Big fan.
Oh, that could have been critical.
Oh no, the triple death. Oh my
saved
god.
by the nerf.
That was so close.
Oh my god, you got saved by the nerf, bro. I couldn't fireball activate.
You are trying kind of hard over there.
He said you got saved by the nerf. He's like, hey, you trying kind of hard over there. You hear Smug? You trying kind of hard over there. Let me find out. That's what Smug is saying. Let me find out you trying. I'm gonna make fun of you on social media. That's what the kids do these days. Like, hey man, that guy wants to win. Nerd. I'm like, that don't even make sense. I thought that's what I'm supposed to do.
Nerd alert.
Nerd alert, this guy wants to succeed. What a chump. All right, here we go. Game number 5. Oh man, that's tie right now. Kami with the stoppage with the jabs. I love how he uses meter. I feel like he makes a very, very fundamentally strong game, and then he starts using the meter as a kind of trickle down effect. He's like, all right, he's been typically using like this dive kick, these jumps. Now what is he gonna do? And then he's like, EX Demon Flip Palm. You're like, damn it, he just did EX Demon Flip Slide. Like, what is he gonna do? And he uses it so sparingly. That's why it's so effective. He's using his neutral game to get openings and then use the EX bar to kind of accent that. I really like that from his gameplay. Oh, wow.
Ooh, that could have been a big punish. Drops on both sides. Two times over.
The walkbacks, there's a lot of anticipation in this set right here, and you can tell these guys are really familiar with the gameplay of each other. Great anti-air
and the side switch. He was trying to go for a reset. He still gets the crush counter.
Big uppercut and
oh, he did what he sought out to do. Get these crush counter games going and keep it ambiguous. Oh, get off
wake
me.
up EX. He did not get it though. That was definitely a side switch. He was going for the side switch with the back heavy punch. Or if you have trigger, you can just do back heavy punch in the DP, and it gives you the side switch. And you can serve
That's
bar.
true.
No, well, actually, no, you actually can serve bar doing it the other way. You do activate, back heavy punch, Tatsu, and then Tatsu switch back into the corner. So you save a lot of EX meter by doing that.
Still gets a side switch this time around. Now it's going to be all Kami, forcing airs, stand strong. Ugh.
Oh, I like that knockdown.
It's so clean looking too.
Oh no, activation. Using that trigger too, we know Dirty Bull. Used to be big fan. Check the hand, bro.
You shake my hand.
Oh, just walk up throw. Oh,
The
big
check
fan.
again.
Big fan.
From the ground.
Oh, that was godlike Kami.
Again, off of the demon flip. Whether it's EX or not, it's just so hard to tell what's going to come out after. You cannot risk pressing a button.
Okay, Kami. Okay, Kami. Keeping it close. I digs. Big fan. Don't be spinning in my face, bro. Just say hello.
Oh, you know what I'm talking? You mentioned that using neutral jumps is very, very solid against Balrog and what he wants to do with dash punches, but man, Smug waited it out and reacted to that. Hit the target again 2 times over.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh. And you saw right there, he actually read the jab this time and backed up and whiff punished it. That's going to be 3-2 on the side of Smug. Yeah, those situations in the corner have really started adding up, and you see Smug making these small adjustments now to punish some of these habits that he's pointing out.
Yeah.
The jab on wake up has gotten to him a couple times now. You saw right there to get that last W, the Smug just backed up a little bit to give him that rope, and then he hit him with a crouching heavy punch on top of that to get the big crush counter. So obviously getting a read on what Kami wants to go for right now. I think Kami needs to slow down, pump the brakes a little bit, and refine that neutral versus Smug. Because it looks like Smug is respecting the neutral now because of the jab stoppage, the way he's been using the fireballs.
That's true. That's very true.
The fact that he used that one EX fireball in neutral to get the KO says a lot. You want to mix up that timing a little bit because that means you're going to have to change up the V-skill timing to get through. These are all things that happen organically as the match unfolds, and you can tell there's a lot of familiarity between these two opponents.
If you really think about the match too, a lot of the things that Kami has been doing, I think has been established by Smug. There's a lot of normal usage, quick normal usage to kind of check the movement. And also, if you think about it as a joke too, he invented the, hey, shake my hand, I'm a big fan. He invented that, to be fair. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, wait, is that really the Kami? I think he learned that from Smug.
That's true.
Really
that might be.
Now
that you say that, it might be.
All jokes aside, though, it's been very, very solid to use that stand jab to kind of check Smug on the side of Kami. but the adaptation from Smug to kind of back off, at least whiff punish it, or at least use stand roundhouse as he did that last round to check has been very, very effective. Big crush counters can really put Akuma in a danger zone really quickly.
Backing up to that range, and still you see Kami walk into the corner. Not many jumps, but if he does, empty, gets the knockdown, and now in control, Kami gets that corner. Walks into a counter hit. And medium punch gets a small conversion. Smug trying to fight his way out of the corner. Dr. Smuggler's PhD with the EX tries to go for the overhead, not ready for the punish this time. No, two important drops. This time confirmed. A series of mistakes right there. He lucked out. Uh-oh. Luck may have just ran out, actually.
Tracking him with the low this time off the reset. Side switch. No. Instead going back to the mid-screen.
Okay, fireballs this time. Stand light kick. The normal's coming from Kami to keep that neutral in control. Has Smug second guessing. Oh, let me see it. Spin that meter.
Spin that cash.
No cheap dates around these parts. You see how my man Kami dresses? You think he's a cheap date? You're crazy. He gonna spend it instant. These pants cost how much? $3,000. Put them in the bag.
You see his shoes. Man's got the Travis Scotts on deck all the time. It's crazy to think that's only one of his many pairs
Yeah,
of shoes.
man, that dude be swag. I told you, man, I'm a fan in multiple aspects, bro.
Big same, without a doubt.
I'm not a big fan, though. I'm not like handshake big fan.
You're a real fan. That's what counts.
Side switch once again. There's that stand light kick. You saw him using it in that first round just to get a feel. This time going for the throw. Raw EX dash punch. Look at the damage. The reset works this time. And this
Do it
is
again.
not good. Oh my
He still ran
gosh.
into
Goes for the
EXDP.
whip. Yo,
He has a chance.
Even the producer's eyes got big once he saw the EXDP. I just saw it from back here.
Oh, he caught him on the other side. Smuggle's looking at set point.
Now, I like that. Smug actually, pumping the brakes a little bit this time, waiting for Kami to do something big and then going for the punish. Command grab while the trigger was still active was so good.
I wish I could hear what they're saying mid-set. I really do sometimes. Target combo to end it. Just in the right space for that Oki. Off of the crouch medium punch. Big block in the overhead, the side switch, you know it. Tatsu for the Oki.
Nice with jab. No.
Just lets him out.
Them cross cuts better be a little better come the actual season. Still gets the full combo off of the EX dive kick. Once again, big damage.
Okay.
Stun is a factor. I'm doing overhead. It would have worked. He ducked, but he still gets the stun.
Did you see that meaty combo?
We're going to
Yo.
the final game.
go.
Kami
Let's talk about that for a
versus
minute.
Smug.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk
I
about that.
see you, little bro.
Let's talk about that, bro.
I don't want to talk about that.
That boy was +5. My boy Akuma said +5. Damn, that's crazy.
Big fan. Yo,
Yeah,
Kami calling it out, bro.
We definitely going to talk about that for a little bit. That's how you know the big fan is very effective. Right?
It's a
The
real
timing
thing,
on it
bro.
is super good. He said +5. There's a reason why the stand jab connected to the medium kick. He timed it perfectly.
Big fan. Don't walk forward. I'm gonna be, look, stop right there. I'm a big fan.
Wherever you're going, hold on, shake my hand.
Hold on, shake my hand first. You trying to do something on Wake Up? Stop. Big fan. Nah. Hold on, before you leave this corner. Big fan.
Big fan.
All right, here we go. The last game of the
so
main
good.
event
It's so good,
Kami versus Smug. All right, bro, I see you. And look, and I'm gonna tell you right now, please do not be mistaken. I'm a huge Smug fan. So much so, if you check his wrist, he has Tasty Steve beads. It's only like 3 in existence. And he has a pair of Tasty Steve beads. That's a true story. That's how much I rock with the boy Smug. I actually, in all honesty, Kami told me I owe him beads now. So now I gotta hook him up too. But it might be depending on this match. I don't know if I might be able to give him some unless he wins
You can't
the
be
set.
giving away that much power.
That's a lot of power to have out in the world, bro. That's international currency out here. Big jump in, big damage, and we're switching back to the V-skill.
You're dead.
Big
You're
damage.
deader than dead. Exploded.
damage.
I caught it this time. I almost dropped my mic, but I caught it. Woo! We in there. My reaction to
I
that.
saw the fumble. Man, I hope we got that on camera. That was godlike. Can we get that in the outtake reel? Because the fumble, the juggle was real.
I caught it. I caught that bad boy. Here we go. Just like how we caught these hands. Smug. Getting that first round so clean. Maximum efficiency on the meter. And back to V-Skill 2, by the way. Ugh. The tap. We haven't seen that in so long. It's been a minute.
Oh, big heavy punch right there. Oh, you know what? We've not seen many anti-airs coming from Kami. Big jump in, side switch to keep the corner. So smart. Smug is on set point. EX fireball to stop the advance. Those neutral jumps once again. Walk up, crouching medium kick, gets the command throw with the V trigger. Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
Oh yeah!
Rage quit. Oh man, we're going back to the lobby, bro. I'm out of here with that. I told you my boy was packing peanuts.
Damn, I forgot we can't rage quit.
Sorry, don't worry about it. Don't worry. It's
Kami, a class
I
act.
forgot
Still
we can't rage
concerned.
quit.
Still concerned about the outcome of the people watching at home. That's how good of a guy he is. He's a big fan, and he still cares about you guys watching at home. I'm just saying.
That's
now
so
you
funny.
see why I'm a fan. You know?
That's so funny.
Now you see why I'm a fan. But let's take a listen to what Smug had to say about our main event match. Here is Smug.
I thought Kami rage quitted, but he said that I win quitted. So I guess I won and I left. I felt like I stuck to my word and command grabbed him. There was nothing to talk about, and that was my strategy. I command grabbed him, and I got the W. Yeah, I just put him in the mix-up. I said, will I command grab you this time, or will I not command grab you this time? And you know what happened? He watched the interview, and he put himself in the mix-up.
Dr. Smuggles, PhD, look him up on CFN. Keeping the victory on his side. Smug is, like you said, a world-class talent. Not surprised that he was able to get this W in this set, but even still, I'm very impressed with what I've seen from Kami. And you're right.
Very
I
impressive.
would love to see what he's going to change coming forward into the season, because this is still the preseason, and he did very well keeping it together, controlling the neutral with Akuma, and even with Seth. Seth has a bunch of different tools that you can apply, so I'm interested to see what's the game plan going into the season, how he is going to work with his team, because I can tell you right now, one of the things about Kami and the UIU team is that they're super tight-knit. I cannot wait, is what I'm trying to say, to see these new teams in action here at Street Fighter League. The set itself, though, was it kind of unfolded in a way to where we learned about how they're going to deal with these certain matchups. The fact that, Smug was one of the mentors that taught Kami and kind of guided Kami through the world of Street Fighter. Look at his improvement to stand toe-to-toe with somebody like Smug. There's a lot of players out there that get wiggity washed by my boy Smug. And the fact that you have somebody like Kami that is new to the Street Fighter League season, still not new to the world of Street Fighter, and an established competitor in many regards when it comes to Street Fighter 5. Personally, I cannot wait.
We saw how effective Smug was with Balrog, using all the tools, trigger 1, 2, skill, V-skill 1 and 2, depending on the matchup. Now that's only a glimpse of what we can expect in Season 3 from Smug coming back into Street Fighter League, but we didn't even get to see his secondary. And that's what's dangerous, right? We were talking about what Kami has to offer to the table with that set, but we also forgot to mention that Smug is just as solid with this G. So it's very exciting to see that kind of dynamic with his team now as a player and not as a captain. He's going to be one of the biggest threats for his team against the rest of the roster still, no matter who he chooses. And again, he's part of a team that's going to be very difficult to ban.
The preseason is definitely giving us a chance to kind of set the table, set the stakes for a lot of these potential matches that you guys are going to see. And you're definitely going to be able to see this match possibly again during the regular season once it starts here for Street Fighter League. So please remember what you saw here. This is all homework. We're going to ask you about it later.